must confess, the hum of a grav drive makes me feel alive. Guess we're done.
Anything I can help you with? Got anything you need to offload? Trade Authority is always buying. Kiosk right here for you. Okay, no problem.
Oh, Cora, we're back.
Among the stars. As a heavenly celestial, it must feel good for you to see your family.
Speed and heading while we scan you for contraband. You're good to go. All clear to land at Hopetown.
that very much. You haven't asked me to do that in a long time.
Please tell me you're here to help, not to try and steal my ship. Welcome aboard, Deputy. Sorry if I can't give... I was tracking a crew of outlaws that's been preying on bastards got the drop on me. As you can see, I ain't in much shape. I'll be fine once the pain medicate. The priority right now is the ship. Thanks. That should get me home. You're right. They were pretty beat up, so I don't think they got real far, but we can't let that happen. They look to be heading for Polvo's moon Miatha. Good hunting.
That ship will carry the memory of your visit forever.
space. Please hold your current speed and heading while we scan you for contraband. Scan complete. You're clear to land.
To think one man made all of this. Nothing was here until Ron Hope.
I don't want to hear any
I can
complaints.
hardly believe it.
It's great to see you. How is Mom?
Oh, same.
Pardon.
Excuse me. Excuse me. A little desperate here.
This was literally nothing until Ron Hope came here.
Keep an eye on your valuables. If you can't protect your own, you don't belong here.
You made it. Those outlaws didn't give you too much trouble, I trust? Good. I'm sure it didn't. You've got good timing. A courier just came in from Aquila. The marshal sends his regards along with a briefing. I was surprised as hell to learn. Anyway, Mr. Hope can see us whenever you're ready. If you need to take a little time first, feel free. His office is upstairs. He's in a meeting, but it should be wrapping up. Come on.
Trucks in space. Their motto always cracks me up.
Hope isn't just the founder.
Check out the prices at Trident.
He's on the
You could
council.
buy like a fleet of Hope Tech ships for the same price.
Oversees the Freestar Rangers, so don't rile him up. I've spent a long time trying to build a good relationship with Hope. He comes on a little strong, but there's a lot to admire about the man. Everything you see around you, he built. Pretty much everyone in this town owes him for their livelihood. Can't begin to imagine the kind of pressure that must put on someone. All I'm saying is, try to show a little respect. All the way up. Is it just me, or does every executive in the settled systems have an office on the top floor? I guess being above everyone makes them feel like they're, well, above everyone.
Yes, I could offer ships. It'll cost me $25, but I think it's a worthwhile trade-off. As for parts, we could try outsourcing. Do a contract with scavengers, maybe, but that's a decision that's got to be made upstairs.
Talk to Elaine about the scavengers. It's not a bad idea, provided we get a good deal. And I don't mean a fair deal. I mean a good deal. Remember, it's not just our bottom line that matters. We're also responsible for the welfare of everyone in the factory. We look out for our people here, Burchett. That's a point of great personal pride.
Excuse me, Mr. Hope?
Well now, the Freestar Rangers. At last! Damn good to see you, Mia. I think we're done here, Burchett.
Yes, sir.
This is the deputy I told you about.
Splendid. Splendid! It's a noble calling, being a Freestar Ranger. We certainly could use more of you. I'm sure I don't have to tell you what an outrage it is. Justice. That's good news. Of course, that doesn't mean your work is done. I want the thief found. And I'm sure I don't need to remind you. I'm glad we understand.
I'd take Ron Hope over Benjamin Bayou any day of the week. Looks like we got a job to do.
Now, tell me that you've at least... Though what happened after the ship was taken doesn't concern... What does concern me? Well, I'm not sure I can... Because I told them not to. I'm in fierce competition with... what's more, every starship thief... What? Nonsense! We vet our people thoroughly here. Hope Tech holds its employees to the... Nevertheless, I suppose I could have... Rest assured, if we turn up... We questioned everyone who was in the building when it happened, and not one person's... Frankly, I think that's both highly unlikely and more than a little suspicious. However, I can't deny there are times... No, nothing at all. It was just a standard Hope Tech cargo hauler. Not that it didn't have great value, mind you. Hope Tech builds some of... Now, you can bet my ships last twice as long as anything Stroud Eklund made. Very well. I need you to understand. This town is home to men, women, and children. I provide jobs. If word gets out about the stolen ship...
You've got a reputation for looking after your own. I'm sure the deputy here will keep that.
Is that so? I've worked hard. I'm glad we...
I'm
Can we
sorry
get a
to
moment?
interrupt,
Can we
Mr.
talk?
Hope, but there's been a development.
Not now, Cosette. I'm in the middle of something.
You know, traveling with you has been something else.
We have new
But
information.
the best part is when we're charting course for the next jump. I never feel at home planet side. How about you?
A breakthrough at last. Well, Deputy...
Now that's the right answer there. See, the people I don't get are the ones who never go anywhere. There's a whole galaxy full of wonder and things you could never... How can they be satisfied with one tiny sliver of it?
Can I get a word?
There are unfortunates that have little to no choice, but there are so many people that think it's out of reach. I think everyone should at least get out of your comfort zone so you can really see that there's a mess of ugly out there, but my God. Space. I want to be the code that finds something deep out there. I'd like to discover something that moved. You know, it's funny, as much as Jacob, my dad, cashes in on the family name, and I get it, it's dangerous sometimes, going off the map and see. I couldn't ask for better company.
That wasn't as helpful as it could have been. Still. Let's hope. So, guess you're headed for Neon. There's a ranger stationed there. Name's Jalen Price. He's a little different than the rest of us. He should be able to help you out. Well, we've both got work to... It was good to meet you, Deputy. No problem.
Hey, good to see you.
We'd be dust except for the factory. Off-worlders. Nothing good ever comes from them.
My company only uses Hope Tech ships. Never had a problem with them.
It's a tough town, but these are good people.
Excuse me.
Where I belong.
Now, you're not pestering the captain, right, Cora?
Pester? You think I'm a pest?
Oh, never. Poor choice of words. You being nice to the crew, too?
Of course.
So this book collection fund I heard about?
Don't you always say, don't listen to rumors?
It must be great to be able to see yourself whenever you want. I bet your whole house is full of mirrors.
Approaching ship, you've entered Freestar Collective space. Maintain your current course while we scan for contraband. Scan complete. Go ahead and land.
There's nothing in those settled systems quite like neon. Crazy, terrible, but never dull neon.
Clover over at Kelp Corp. She's too good for neon. Sounds like she's trying to help someone with something. Honestly, I kind of tuned her out.
the Aurora you're carrying the second you step through.
All right, get up slowly and turn around.
Are you working toward that next technological leap? Then let Ryujin Industries help you get there. Fill out an application today to become part of the most advanced technology corporation in the settled systems.
Few institutions have endured as well for as long as the Galactic League.
If the gangs can keep from killing each other, I just might have.
Ikuchi's a lot of fun. I even bring Cora here every now and then.
Hey, I don't care who you work for. You can't... Oh, you're the one and only. Well, the marshal's message said you were following a lead about a stolen ship. Truth is, a lot of stolen goods flow through here, but this city is real good. Yeah, about that. This isn't Aquila City. The badge does... The people who run this place aren't overly concerned. Our job is to keep the peace, and make sure the last thing...
Neon's a tough assignment. The ecosystem is rigged.
Good.
That's a smart play, as much as it rankles.
Your stolen ship would have had to land at the spaceport. If it was right off the factory floor, there's a guy I know, Billy Clayton. I'll introduce you, but don't expect a favor, even if it doesn't cost... Come on. That was pretty impressive how you volunteered to help out with the bank heist in Aquila City. Yeah, I read all the reports. You learn quickly that a Neon staying informed and staying alive are closely linked. What stood out to me was that you didn't lose a single hostage. No wonder the marshal tried to recruit you right away. If he hadn't, it would have made him look like a fool, having some random stranger step in and do the job he couldn't. Now, if someone tried to hold up a bank here, they'd be gunned down without a moment's hesitation. Hostages or not. There are two things you don't do in here. One, you don't mess with Bayou's money, and two, you don't take Aurora off-world. But you understand that, don't you? That's why you just told me that you won't cause trouble. Keep that in mind, and you'll fit right in. Hey, Billy, you got a second? What?
Oh, shoot. Gave me a good scare. I thought you were one of Goodman's people.
Far from it. Our new deputy here is working a case, and I thought you might be able to help. Take it away, rookie.
What do you need? A stolen Hope Tech ship. Well, here's the thing. Neon's got no end of shipjackers. I see them come and go. It's tough for a guy to remember one from the other.
I can see where this is going.
Yeah, well, I'm one of them. I can help you. But right now, my life is in danger, and I haven't. Freestar Rangers are supposed to protect the innocent, right? Then you need to hear this. It's about my brother. He died while still in debt to a syndicate loan shark by the name of Emmett Goodman. Now, Goodman's coming after me to collect. He says if I don't...
This Emmett Goodman sounds like a real class act.
Yeah. He's bad even by Neon standards. I swear it on my best... Goodman's holed up in one of the warehouses on Epsot. Place is locked up tight, but there's a guard who watches the door.
I'll stay with Billy in case Goodman's men come to collect.
I don't know about you, but a fella could do a lot worse than Constellation.
This is private property. You'd better keep walking. This is private property. As long as you behave yourself and don't oversteer, this will get you in.
Try something, and I'll air you out.
Something I can do for you, friend. Well now, tell me what brings you by, friend. It's awful kind of you to intervene. Thank you all the same.
I can't tell if he's kidding or not.
Well, that's where you're wrong. Cal agreed to my terms. It ain't my fault he dragged me. What's your stake in it? But you're making it. I have a legal right. In that case, as for you, well...
Make it quick, then get out of here.
You better watch it.
Doing great, actually. Thanks for asking.
Ryujin here at Riverline Medical. We've got you covered.
Neon. Some people love it. I spent too much time trying to stop that.
Don't expect a warm welcome.
Did you talk to Goodman? That's a lot more than...
I get the feeling you got other sources of income besides what you make.
Okay, time for me to keep my end of it. The woman you're looking for is named Grace Early. Stealing ships is her line of work. She usually comes here to sell the goods. Rumor has it she just finished a job for some mercenary outfit. She's been throwing money around, so...
I know her. When she isn't out on a job, she's a regular at Madame Sauvage's.
Oh, I knew the Rangers had a good reputation, but really went above and beyond.
Enjoy some unique company and toss back one of our exclusive velocity cocktails. Madame Sauvage.
Look, I ain't gonna stand around here all day, right? Do you want the stuff or not?
Nothing like a velocity after a rough shift at Zeno.
A Freestar Ranger and his... What are you? A sidekick or something? Well, I'm sure your mom is real proud. So how come I'm talking to the sidekick?
This is the deputy's case.
Is that so? And you had to bring backup just for a little... Anyway, this ain't my first interrogation, so... Aw, ain't you polite? I'm guessing this is the part where you tell me that you've got... That sound about right? All right. So I jacked a ship. I didn't even keep it. It was a job. I turned it over to some men, and they... Nothing I did put any... That's unfortunate. But I don't know any... Can't say I'm surprised, though. You know how it is out here. The strong take what they want from the weak.
You're real cold-blooded, aren't you? If that woman had been killed, you'd be an accessory to murder.
No, I do want to make things right. I was approached by a woman named Maya Cruz. Said she was a senior member of the First, and that she was working with someone inside Hope Tech, and pitched me on the idea of We were deep into planning the job when she had some kind of medical emergency. She said she needed surgery and would be... That was a few weeks ago. Not long after that, I got a message from a guy named Marco. He said he was the money man for the First, and he never met him directly, though. It was always through intermediary. Got the feeling he was paranoid as hell.
Do you have one of those encrypted slates on you right now?
Yeah. Here. Take it. Anything else you want to know? Not so much as a hint. I'll tell you. He was...
Bankrolling the First must take a lot of money. Sure, he's got all kinds.
No. Left me feeling a little disappointed. Nothing, really. I was told when and where to meet them. They paid me what I was owed, and... Yeah, sure.
Next time you're at the Rock, you should give that encrypted slate to Ranger Alex Shadid. I'm gonna head back. Good luck.
Then I'm free to go. Suits me. I'm getting too old for this line of work. Ain't many can say they grabbed a ship right out of Hope Tech.
Love your fit. It may not work for some, but you wear it like a champ.
Howdy.
That's fine. I also don't recycle.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Bad part of town, buddy. I'm gonna do you a favor. Hey, it's your ass. Us crate rats used to think the Ebbside strike. Kinda wish they were. Sure. So, what with the disciples and all? Hey, damn.
Good working with you, Deputy.
It's technological.
I come drop. We're home.
yourself pretty useful around the ship, Cora.
I have, Dad. I want to be as good a co-pilot for the captain as I am for you.
Constellation's most decorated. You're doing a great job, Stringbean. I'm proud of you.
It's just me
repeating
your
name into a data slate for 5 hours.
It still fits, Dad. And I love it. Now, a new book.
Welcome to the Freestar Collective. Please maintain your current course while we scan your ship. All right, you're good. Welcome to Aquila City.
The services tech is in the hut up at the front, if you need it.
If my shift goes long again, my girl is gonna feel.
A lot of famous people visit Aquila.
I'm proud to be helping the Freestar Rangers.
Hey there, Deputy.
These Rangers are some hard-blooded folks.
Hey, no wonder. Nia's report said you were heading for Neon? I've always wanted. Oh, I can't fly. Being in a pressurized environment, but at least I can. Yeah, I bet. Probably makes Aquila City look like the more boring back. Alas, I'll have to. So how'd it go? Turn up. Oh, come to daddy. I see lots of coffee and late. Now, if you get any more of these, bring them to me. Just look for me up here. You're counting on me. Please and thank you go a long way.
I need a word. Welcome back. Any luck finding out who stole? Glad you got a chance to meet. Sounds like you're making real progress. You're off to a good start, but what did you learn from this starship? Well done, Deputy. Sounds like you've got a couple of new leads to follow up on. I served with Maya Cruz. She's a technical genius and an expert. I can give you some background if you want it, or we can go straight. Like what? Most likely place would be the clinic. It's in Freestar Collective space and provides the best medic. They also guarantee privacy. Ranger Ben Armistead is posted there. I'll send him an update on the city. Around the time he got out of jail, we started hearing Marco's name in circulation. Based on what you've learned, I'd presume he's funneling it. Ranger Autumn McMillan is out at Red Mile right now, looking into the smuggling. Just remember, that's outside Freestar Collective space. Your priority is to gather more intel about the First. What are they planning? Who are they working for? Just remember that your targets were locked up because they were... In other words, you ain't gonna get a warm welcome. Good hunting, Deputy.
Diego Monroe, at your service. Well, theoretically.
Excuse me. I feel for the folk in the stretch. I try and give a
You're listening to the Settled Systems News Network.
Just keep your gun holstered during the day.
Sorry, spaceport's always.
Be back.
Ma'am, I'm just a courier.
I understand that. I'm not blaming you.
Yeah? Got some trouble? Oh, now hold on a minute. Yeah, the marshal's been sending out reports, keeping us all. Yep, I'm pretty well. Ben Armistead. Well, I guess that's the long and short of it.
How you doing, old man?
Well, I'll be a dust wrangler's cousin. Oh, it's been too damn long. Why, Cora must be what, 9, 10 years old?
I wish. She's 12.
Almost a teenager? My goodness. And here I thought I had enough gray hairs already. So, are you back?
Oh, no, nothing like that.
I see. Well, so is one of them first mercenaries here? You know, every ranger knows. No better place in the settled system. You can bet it beats anything them UC piglets got. I know just the man who...
Any day you make it through is
just between you and me, I ain't entirely sure why someone felt the need to station a ranger out here. I'm not much more than a glorified bodyguard for Dr. Darvish. She's the one in charge around here. And she's also on the Council of Governors. Most of the staff don't seem fond of the idea of me being here, and I ain't fond of them right back. Bunch of stuffy eggheads, if you ask me. Except Ari, that is. He's about the only one I can have a conversation with. Now, hey there, Ari. Working hard or hardly working?
Hey,
Just
Chief.
1 week without
A little more the
something
former
new.
than the latter.
That's not too
What
much
brings you
to
by?
ask.
Well, the deputy here could use some help. Came looking for someone who might be a patient.
I'll see what I can do.
Well, I'll leave you in Mr. Miller's capable hands. You need anything else, I'll be in my office.
I'll try to help you, but our computer systems have been having some issues. Huh. Well, we don't give the patients free access to our computer systems, so... Still, it's worth keeping. So who's the suspect you're after? Former soldier, huh? Yeah, they say war changes people forever. Makes me sad, the thought of so... The name's not ringing any bells, but... Do you know what was wrong with her? That should help narrow things down. I can access the patient records from my terminal. Okay, give me just a minute here.
You know, if you go out there with no helmet on, your head will totally explode.
Maya Cruz.
True story.
Come on, Maya. I need you to be in here. Okay, finally. Here we go. Oh. No matches found for a Maya Cruz. If Maya's here, then she's got to be using an alias. Which actually makes a lot of sense if she's a wanted woman. Yeah. Let me think. All right, hang on. I know that we do have a few female patients staying. There's Candace, what's her last name? And then there's the Nakamori woman, I think her name's... Sorry I couldn't be more helpful. I'll keep looking, see if I can turn it.
Someone authorized you to be in here?
Excuse me. What gives you the right to come in here? You're... Well, suppose I can give you a minute. Believe me, I had I'm a courier. I was transporting certain sensitive documents here. My ship was intercepted by pirates. I escaped. By the time I reached the clinic, I was barely alive. Mr. Miller handled the paperwork. Well, the nature of my work required. I've shared all that I'm willing to share with you, Deputy. I hear you. I hope I can trust you. This isn't getting us anywhere. I can see that you still have doubts. If you don't believe me, then ask Mr. Miller at the desk.
I'm no hypochondriac, but maybe we limit our time here with all the sick people.
They say I'm ahead of schedule on my recovery. I say they ought to make better schedules. Why, hello. I can't get any of these doctors or nurses to slow down. Ranger business? Unless you're here to track down that no-account husband. You'd think he could be bought, but no. So hire some help, I tell you.
Should we maybe,
You want to talk about questions, Well, I've got no end of pains. Headaches, sore knees. I keep telling them I must have caught some kind. I'd had test after test for 3 months. Pretty sure I have, but you lose track of time. All I've got is these white... Well, no, I suppose. But don't be surprised if I do, once they figure out this alien. Oh, so I thought the high and my... Yes, me. Well, go on then.
Hey, how'd it go? As a matter of fact, I made some progress digging through the patient records, and I have one more. Her name's Catalina Rivera. I probably shouldn't say this, but she was in... The good news is, she seems to fit your suspect's profile. That area is restricted. Authorized clinic person. Yeah, well, I don't think the doctors here care all that much about... Dr. Cassidy's in charge of the VIP wing. You need his permission. Unfortunately, he's a real stickler for the rule. You didn't hear this from me, but hope that helps you.
If you need assistance, please see Ari Miller at the desk.
Yes. What do you want? I'm sorry, but we don't permit You'll need to ask whoever it is that you wish to visit.
Who exactly are you? You could be Solomon Coe himself, and my answer would be the same. The rules are the rules.
There's no progress that bureaucracy can't...
I'm a busy man, so make it... I have my own problems to... Let's not do anything. That sounds serious. Maybe you're right. All right, that's enough. I can see there's no dissuading you. I suppose I could make an exception just this once. This will get you in. I do hope you won't make me regret.
clinic's a bit of a legend. Something's close. Oh, not like this. It's for Cora.
Someone comes to take a look at me soon.
There's certainly no shortage of things to do.